Look, in my line, I get ready. Feeling too trippy, get it cracking like a levy. I'ma show 'em all how to party if they let me. Cue the countdown and release the confetti. The party don't start till I get there. Sit it's all in the rest and it ain't fair. I've been waiting on this moment my whole life. Yeah, give me my crown if it's just right. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. Watch this. Pull up with the top down. Ain't anything. I'm way too hot now. I radiate. Don't need a rear view. They behind me. Cause my future's so bright in my blind. Hold up. Why I gotta shine so bright? Don't need a reason. Escorting my haters out. They wish you sleep. Can't be nobody else. I'ma be myself. So they gon' have to watch me treat myself. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? You make it look good. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. Watch this.
Welcome. It is Monday. We have dipped our toes into a new week, right? But we're going to get into some old scams, okay? We're doing Scam Fish today. I got two for y'all, okay? I got two, all right? One of them I promised y'all last week. This is racist white lady that insists that the person that she's speaking to is not black, okay? Because that would be bad, right? But before we get into her and her foolishness, I have a young lady who thinks that she is in love with a Jamaican star of some sort. I don't know who this guy is supposed to be. Maybe you all recognize him. I don't. Okay. Shirtless guys aren't really my thing. You know, I like women. Okay. So I don't know who this guy is, but apparently this lady thinks that she's a superstar, that he's a superstar, and he's from Jamaica. Maybe y'all recognize him. I don't. Okay. But that's what we got on tap for today. All right. I hope everybody is having an amazing Monday so far. All right. And hopefully we can get some laughs to get you through the day. Okay. All right. That's where we are. Now, let me see who is here with me today if I can get this to work. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All right. First up, Shay B is in the house. Shay B, it is so good to see you. Glad that you are here. Wendy Shy is also here. All right. My hero, Black But Not Bitter, is also in the building. Just Nikki's here. Says, hey, Native, how are you? Happy. Hey, Tribe, happy Monday. Happy Monday to you. Ducky Dexter has joined us today. Life Ain't Over is also in the house. Sonia's Boots in the building. Mary Willis is here. Chocolate Thunder in the building. And I also have Mary Willis is joining us on this Monday afternoon. Old Man Johnson's Farm is also in the building. Hello. Hope you are doing well. All right. So we are gathered here today, all right, to get through these things called scams. Okay. I think it's pretty interesting the way that the range of ages, right? We can't put this on just a certain population of people. Not everybody has mental defects, okay? Some people are just gullible, y'all. And I think that it's important to note that as we go into these stories, okay? KW is also here. Pen Pal 50 is also joining us, all right? Shay B says, happy Monday and happy health to everyone. Happy Monday and happy health to you, Shay B. All right. All right. So now we know what our objective is. We know what's going to happen. All right. We're going to get into this first story first. Okay. All right. Obsessed with the messes also come in, and the Real VB is here. Okay. Real VB said, now what's this going to be all about? Not used to watching you during the day, but glad to see you. Glad to see you too, the Real VB. Like I just explained, we're going to get into a woman who believes that this Jamaican superstar is in love with her. Okay. And then some really fishy shit starts to happen. Okay. I'm telling y'all, you're not going to want to miss this. All right. So without further ado, all right, let's get into this. Okay. Now, again, ladies, this first shot is for you. All right. It's definitely not for me, but it's for you. All right. If this is your thing. Okay. Some women like this. All right. And this lady liked it enough that she fell for this scam. All right. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let's get into it.
I just kept looking at stuff. I was like, he seems pretty good looking and he seems just cool. Just the vibe, the energy that, he was giving off.
This woman wants to know if her internet boyfriend is a liar.
I do have feelings for him. I definitely have love for him for sure. Like I said, it's just like his vibe and his energy. He's never been disrespectful to me. We talk every day. He was falling for me and that he definitely loves me. He was like, I would love to, tour the world with you or what have you. I was like, oh, that would be cool, right?
He claims to be stuck in Africa and needs $32,000 to get back to the United States.
$32,000. He's stuck in Africa. Now, ladies, you saw the pictures of the guy. Would you spend $32,000, Mary Willis, to get this guy back to America? Boziano the Clown is also in the building. And I'm going to tell you, Boziano the Clown, you might want to include this lady in your clown tribe, okay? $32,000 is what he needs, okay? So now we know the objective, okay? We know the objective. The objective is to get him back to America from Africa for $32,000, all right? Yes. The Real VB says, oh, hell nah, he'll be stuck forever. Well, that ain't what she wanted for this fine Jamaican man, okay? DC Lively said, hell to the no. Listen, y'all, she got a good reason.
It's a piece of jewelry that he says was left to a boy in the orphanage that he has in Ghana. Diamond necklace that's holding this big emerald up. There's a fee, there's a tax on the jewelry, because of, him inheriting it or whatever. He says 32,000 is what he says, about 32,000.
Join us as we uncover the truth about Faye's online romance.
In my core, I'm not even gonna lie to you, in my core, there's just something that I guess, I don't know, I can't shake when it comes to him in terms of, me thinking that it might actually be him.
Real quick, guys, don't forget to like.
So let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think that this lady is looking at these pictures and hoping that this guy in the picture is who he says he is, to the point where her common sense has been shut down? Do y'all think that that's what's happening? Because she keeps saying that there's something about him, but I can't vibe off of somebody's pictures. You see what I'm saying? Like, I can't vibe. So I think she's using the vibe as an excuse. But I really think that lust is what's causing her common sense to shut down. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Right? That's right, Analytical One. I believe that to be the case. Her loins are on fire. I think that that's a very good way to put that, because I just don't see how you can say, well, he's got a good vibe. You've never met this nigga. You know what I'm saying? You've only seen pictures. So how you gonna say that it's the vibe that is connecting you? I really do think the Analytical One is correct. Her loins are on fire. DC Lively says something is wrong with her brain. I just think, DC Lively, that it's lust. I do. I think she is lusting after this dude. I really, really do. But y'all, let's watch the story and let's see what we get out of it. Okay, let's watch.
Comment and subscribe. Your comment and like could help stop someone from being scammed. Let's get into it.
Hi, Scamfish. My name is Fayola, and I am a teacher. In my free time, I do like to dance. I am.
She's an educator. Okay. I just want to stop and I don't want to skip over that fact. She's an educator. Okay. All right. I don't know what grade she teaches, but she is an educator. All right. Let's not skip over that, a lady 747. Okay. Let's not.
A single mom. Being a parent is never an easy job, right? It's always challenging, especially with a teenager. But I love my daughter more than anything in the world. And, we have a great relationship. I want to be the best role model that I can be for her. Honestly, I have not been very lucky in my life when it comes to men and relationships. Honestly, I think most of it was me choosing the wrong partner. I was kind of waiting for her dad. We dated on and off for a few years, and he just was never, serious about it. He just was playing games.
Faye had spent the last couple of years focusing on raising her daughter. When she finally cut things off with her ex-boyfriend is when her online journey began.
A lot of my girlfriends, they were recommending the online dating. Meeting people in person didn't seem to be something that was favoring me. So I said, let me try something different. And so I've tried OkCupid, and I've had a little bit of success there. I received a message on Instagram. It just kind of popped up on my phone. It said Leon Gray with a line. And when I opened it, it said private account or something to that effect. So anyway, I read the message. The message was basically, hello, gorgeous fan. Excuse me for trying to get to know you privately. But, I just wanted to say thank you for supporting me throughout the years, and something like God bless. And, that was it. And then I responded and I was like, hello, Mr. Gray. And then he asked me, how long are you following me? And I just was like, well, I don't really use Instagram. Your reel popped up and I just checked your, account out, and I was intrigued.
So does anybody know this guy? Ducky Dexter, Obsessed with the Mess, Lady 747, Bridget Weaver Hicks. Anybody know Leon Gray? Like, I have no clue who this guy is. Like, I've seen the story and I've seen this catfish before. Does anybody know this guy? Is he famous? Is he talented? Like, okay, she's an introvert, said no. Okay. I'm just trying to understand, I love music. Y'all know I do, but I promise you, I don't know who the hell this dude is for real. Like, I don't know if maybe I should look him up on Spotify. Hey, Miss Boogie Down, how are you? But Miss Buckeye 99, I saw you come in as well. Old Man Johnson's Farm said, I've never heard of him. Okay. Lily says, maybe Tyler Perry knows him. Lily, why would Tyler Perry know him? Why would Tyler Perry know him, Lily? I need you to explain further, okay? Pen Pal Fitness says never seen him. Pen Pal Fitness says no. Del Sol says never heard of him. Is he even Jamaican? I don't know. Now, Analytical One, with her analytical eyes, says he looks a little zesty. Okay. Just Nikki says I love music too. Never heard of him. Okay. I mean, a lady 746. No, I don't think he's a porn star. I think she's saying he's a musician of some sort. I don't know. But apparently none of y'all have heard of him. Hey, Say Jay, how you doing? Hey, Kia Elder. Kia Elder says never seen him. Okay. All right. LeBron's Unicorn says, hey, Native, and hey, everyone. Hello. How are you? Why y'all think Tyler Perry would know him? Lily said, because he's got the looks and he knows how to use them. Wow. Ms. Boogie Down says he has a YouTube following. Okay. Or a white following. I don't know. Which one is it? YouTube or white? I feel like Legacy Moon. I don't know what the YT is on that one. Is he on YouTube or is this white folks you talking about? I don't know. But either way, I don't know who he is. This is who she fell for. Okay, so let's listen.
You have very positive energy and your voice is very calming. I think it's something to that effect. And then the conversation just continued from there. I'm going to be honest. I usually I'm not attracted to men that have locks, right? Ever. Like I'm never, no matter how nice they look. Really what attracted me when I first opened up his reel was the scenery. I knew it had to be an island, and it probably was, like Jamaica or Grenada, one of these places. My family's from Trinidad, so that appealed to me. His aura just seemed really like calming and inviting. And I saw him from the side, I didn't see him from the front. And so that's when I was like, let me go ahead and check his account out, right? Because I was just curious now. And then I started looking at other reels, and I was like, oh wow, he's pretty good looking, and he seems just cool, just the vibe, the energy that he was giving off. And then I just kept looking at stuff. So he's a public figure out of London. He's been in like Essence magazine, like he used to model. I think he's just kind of creating content at this point. There's a really beautiful song that he made called Ticket for Your Love. It looks like he's making a whole lot of music now to, I guess, create an album at this point. He told me he was born and raised in Jamaica, came to the States.
Faye was not a fan of Leon Gray before he reached out to her. He sent the first message through this Instagram account and claimed his management didn't allow him access to his main account. The two built a connection through texting, but never spoke on the phone or video chatted.
One of the early things that he said was like, you seem very different, because he was just saying his fans are, they act silly. They send him like, nudes and stuff, and they act naughty. And, I guess they feel like that's what he is because that's what he portrays, but that's not really what he's about in real life or whatever. And I said, I understand, I get it. One of the things that I said to him earlier on when we first started talking is that I would love to travel the world because I don't get to travel often, and that's something that I would love to do.
Let me tell you something that all these celebrities, scammers do. Yes, Ms. Buckeye 99. Yes, red flags. Yes. But one of the things that they like to do is they like to take the person that they're scamming and they like to make them feel like they are different, right? So you're not like the other fans that reach out to me because they're crazy and they send me nudes and you don't. So I like you. So they try to, because what they're doing is they're, in case somebody comes back and says, well, you got 1 million fans, why would you like me? They try to make sure that they individualize the person, right? To make them feel like they're special or that they're different than the other fans. Like all the other fans send me nudes, you don't. So therefore I like you. It's a way of getting their trust, right? So that is what they like to do. Okay. The Real VB says, this is why I'm single. All these mofos is suspect to me. It seems too good to be true. It's false. Right. Right. But they try to make sure that you are special. Okay. And, and so she fell right into it. She fell right into it. And he says, I would love to tour the world with you. Right. Right? You're the special fan that didn't send me nudes, so therefore I can trust you and I want to spend my time with you. Now she feels special.
He was like, I would love to, tour the world with you or what have you. I was like, oh, that would be cool, right? Just maybe going to Jamaica with him. That's where he's from and he loves, his hometown. He will check in with me during the day. Like he'll first thing in the morning, between like 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning, and just say good morning. And then throughout the day, maybe once, maybe twice, he'll be like, what's going on? How you doing? And then in the evening is when we'll, have more conversation about whatever. I did give him my address. I can't remember if I gave him my apartment number, but I did give him my address, and he ended up sending 2 wine bottles. And,
she gave him his address. They have not talked on the phone. Where are my red flags at? Where are my red flags at? I'm just saying, where are my red flags at for this lady? She gave him the address without having had a single conversation. Okay? Now, Analytical One, I don't know if his IG had the check, but what I do know is that this heifer don't know this man and he got the address. Okay? All right. Lily, thank you so much for gifting an Native Tribe Urban Media membership. It was gifted to Kay Calloway. All right, y'all. The family continues to grow. Thank you so much. Thank you. Kay Calloway did receive that membership. Kay Calloway, welcome to the tribe. I don't have a lot of rules around here, but the one rule that I do have is that if you're going to come in and put your feet up, just take your shoes off first. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to Lily. You are awesome. You are awesome. Yeah, we gotta put some red flags up for this lady, okay? We gotta put some red flags. She is a single mother, right? And I think it's funny how, if you look at the details on the way that they describe their lives before we get into the actual scam, the things that they do make even less sense, right? She's saying that being a single mother is hard, right? Well, why, if you are a single mother, would you put your address out to a person that you have not met, you do not know, you have not even talked to on the phone, but they have your address? I don't give a damn if he sent you 2 wine bottles, right? I don't care. That is careless. That is reckless. That is dangerous to do. Okay? This man has her address. Okay? Leo lady, so good to see you. Thank you so much for coming here. All right. Ducky Dexter says, Native, those flags are bleeding. Yes. Them folks, so glad that you could be here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so he sent her 2 bottles of wine. Okay, and she thinks this is a flex.
I picked it up and I had some of the wine. Actually, it was pretty good. And then we started talking again on the app, and then we reconnected back on Google Chat. I do have feelings for him. I definitely have love for him for sure. Like I said, it's just like his vibe and his energy. He's never been disrespectful to me. We talk every day, but I do love the conversation. I like, talking to him. I'm not gonna lie, So he always says that he's seen me in his dream, is what he says.
Here's another tactic. Okay, here's another tactic, because see, here's what I found out, right? I didn't know this, but I found out that people have friends who fall for this. I had no idea, right? It's not just internet, it's not just on YouTube. People have actual friends that they talk to that are falling for these types of scams. So the other thing that scammers will do is they will give you a divine sign that you all were meant to be together, right? So the first thing is to get your trust. They love bomb you. They make you feel special. They make you feel individualized. And the other thing that they do is this, right? I saw you in my dreams. So therefore, there's a certain divinity, or there's a certain spiritual aspect to us being together, right? Because they do realize that a lot of people fall for that. They fall into that spiritual, God told me, God sent me, God sent you in a dream. I had a dream. There's just something outer worldly about this relationship, right? Yes, Mary Willis, a single mother, right? She's telling this man that she loves him. She's saying that the vibe is good, even though she's never talked to him, even though she's never met him, been in the same room, smelled his cologne, none of that. She's falling for this guy. Okay. We saw the text. She said, I love you. Right? Brown wife said, this is a treat. Native tribe in my in my shawarma for lunch. That sounds good, brown wife. That sounds absolutely good. I haven't had lunch yet. That sounds amazing. But let's look and see what the bottles of wine got him.
See me in his dreams. He feels like the connection was more of a spiritual one versus just, him seeing me and thinking that I'm pretty or what have you. Of course, that he was falling for me, and that he definitely loves me. It's not a superficial, if you want to say that, type of connection. It's more of a spiritual type of connection. He always sounds like he has plans for the future for us. I saw a video of him with a little girl, really pretty baby girl. I kind of called him out, and I was like, so you're like catfishing me? Like, that's just not, like, what's up? But that's not cool. And so I told him in the Instagram app, I was like, why would you, say something like that? And you have this video on there. And he was like, wow, I'm really surprised that you would think that way, because I told you, I feel like you're different. I'm not lying about who I am. That's your opinion. That's not true. And then he was saying that the little girl is his brother's daughter, and he just takes her as his, like how I do with my niece. Honestly, I felt a little stupid, I'm not gonna lie.
After a few months, Faye began to ask Leon when they would meet up in person. He told her that he was in Africa, and before he left, he would need her to help him move a piece of jewelry to the United States.
It's a piece of jewelry that he says was left to a boy in the orphanage that he has in Ghana. It's like an emerald looking color. It's green, and it's like a diamond necklace that's holding this big emerald up. and the father passed away, I guess, and all these things were left to the boy, but the boy is young, so the person that is in charge would be the person that would have to deal with it. So he's like, don't tell anybody or whatever. This is, I'm not even telling my management team. He was like, let me send it to your email so that you can look at it. And when he sent it, at first it was like something about he had to have a change of ownership going on, and then he was like, and I just need a little support that he didn't ask his mom, but he borrowed money from her. He doesn't want to go through his management account because he doesn't want to signal them. And so he never said like a dollar amount. He just was looking for support. So when I said to him, because I told him I needed time to think and just kind of breathe, I was like, this is a bit much. This is like out of nowhere. Like, what's the deal? And he was like, I honestly didn't want to tell you because, I wanted to handle this myself. I didn't want to really let you know anything about it, but you are in my life and I feel like you should know. And I just wanted to see if I could get a little support from you. What do you mean by support? He was like, well, there's a fee, there's a tax on the jewelry, because of, him inheriting it or whatever.
There's an inheritance tax on the necklace. Let me see. I wonder if there is something that was invented where you could put information in or ask a question and get an answer back. Oh, wait, there is. It's called the internet. Why the fuck don't people look shit up? First of all, I like the comment of, oh, so that's when you feel stupid, right, Ms. Boogie Down? You felt stupid when he was brushing his daughter's hair, told you that it was his brother's daughter, and then you felt stupid because you believed the shit about his brother's daughter, right? Okay, so that's first thing, right? Not feeling stupid about this damn story that he's telling you, right? Not feeling stupid for saying, this is a bit much. Let me think about this, right? That's not making him feel stupid, right? Salt and pepper tresses, that's my point, right? Google is your friend. Look this shit up. Matter of fact, you know what else Salt and Pepper Tresses she could have did? She could have put that same picture into Google, and Google would have pulled up all the places that picture appears on the internet, because I guarantee that picture appears somewhere else on the internet, right? So yes, Google is your friend. Analytical One said the same damn thing, okay? But no, she felt stupid because he accused him of having a daughter that's actually his brother's daughter, which is actually his daughter. But she felt stupid about that. That's where the stupidity felt. Right, Ms. Boogie Down? That's when the stupidity was, when she felt stupid about that. Yes. Right. All right. This gets better. There's an inheritance tax. Okay. Let's listen.
He says 32,000 is what he says, about 32,000. And I was like, that's a lot of money. But he didn't ask me to give him 32,000. He was just whatever I can, give him out of that. And I was just like, well, at one point he even was like, maybe we should just do a payment plan. And I was like, I'm just curious, how much money are you even talking about? So he didn't tell me that he was looking for this amount from me, but he was like, the tax fee is about 32 grand because the jewelry is about 15 million, worth 15 million or something. That's what it became, right? Like he wants to have this taken care of so that, he could get out of the management. Like he doesn't want to really, I don't think he wants to really do what he's doing, I guess, anymore. He was like, once he gets the funding up for that he wants to be able to use that money.
Ma'am, Beverly Pierce is sending you red flags all the way from Oklahoma City, okay? Just so you know, all right? That Beverly Pierce in Oklahoma City sees that this is some bullshit and is sending you some red flags. I just want you to know.
Use the money, I guess, from the jewelry if he sells it to be able to give us the best life possible. That it's nice. It's a nice gesture, and I tell him this all the time. Like, it's cool. And I even told him when he asked me for support, I was like, I need to see you. Like, I need to know that I'm speaking to you. He can't because it's restricted, and I guess he just doesn't want to mess up his career if, God forbid, something bad happens between us. And he doesn't ask me for money any other time. Like, it's just for this particular situation. But
here's another thing that they do. They blame everything on their career and their management, right? Now, I've been around the entertainment industry for a very long time, okay? And let me just tell you, that's not the way management works. Management does not restrict artists, they don't restrict actors, they don't restrict, and they don't tell you what you can and cannot spend your money on. Okay, that's not a thing that a manager would ever do, because why the fuck would I work so hard to build up all this wealth and I can't spend it because you say I can't spend it? You see what I'm saying? Or why would I work this hard to build up my image and you tell me who I can and cannot date? Okay. Nobody would ever keep a manager that would do that. They will be fired instantly if a manager tried to do that. Let me just say that. Okay. But this is something that people that are not familiar with the entertainment industry believe. They believe that managers control the artist. They control their careers. They don't control the person. So that's what they get mixed up. So people like her will fall for these lines because they don't understand the way that works. They think that that's the way that works because, hey, I've never been famous before, and that's fine. But again, analytical one, Google is your friend, right? Right? We can look these things up. We don't have to take his word for it. So that's the other thing that they have a tendency to do. I am Coco says, if he has this great career, why would he need her help? Girl, come on. Right. Exactly. But he's going to tell her that it's due to red tape or due to his management, and they restrict what he can spend his money on. It makes no damn sense. Okay. None. D-Dub says, if he looked like Lamont, would she have fallen for this scam? I think not. Okay. Lily says, I'm petty. You send me money first, and then I'll send you a penny, and that's how we build trust. You okay, generic looking Marley brother, Tyler Perry, extra wanna be. Damn it, man. Damn it, man. You on point with that one, okay? You are definitely on point with that one, okay? I just want to. AB says, hell, it may be Lamont. You never know, right? You just never know. Let's listen.
I don't know. But still, there's a part of me that's like, it could actually be this guy. Like, what if he's a public figure and that's what he's doing, right? Because I've seen other public figures ask for financial support too. They just, they've done it on Instagram. Like, they've done it with their fans.
What public figure has asked them to send money for a fucking fake ass jewel? Huh? Your mind can justify anything it wants to justify. Okay? This is proof. Okay? That if you really want to believe some shit, you can believe some shit. Okay? No, thank you, them folks. No, they don't. All right? No, they fucking don't. But she feels like by saying that, she's going to look less stupid. She must don't know that we're going to do this video. Okay? All right? She must don't know. Okay? Y'all hit the like button. Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
So I'm like, I don't know. So one thing about me is I don't like to impose. I don't really try to ask him too much questions. I don't want to make it seem like I'm with him because he's, a public figure or anything to that effect. Or I don't want to make it seem like I'm being nosy and trying to mind his business. I know recently he was in Barbados filming content with his management team, but he may be back in the UK now. So I try my best to kind of find ways to be able to ask information to find out what I can find out. This was recently. I was like, I'm just curious, like, where's the orphanage? And he was like, in Ghana, because I started digging myself, right, and trying to find information. And I noticed all of the stuff, all of the documents, the information on it is linked to Ghana. Like when I started digging, it's linked to Ghana. In my core, I'm not even gonna lie to you. In my core, there's just something that I don't know, I can't shake when it comes to him in terms of, me thinking that it might actually be him. But like I said, you never know.
All right, Seekers, we had some information to pull to help debunk this internet relationship. Faye was able to provide us with this photo of the necklace he needed her to help him get back from the United States, this document that claimed he inherited the necklace, and searched the company that was listed. We quickly found out that this company's website was riddled with grammatical errors and broken buttons. Faye also sent us the Instagram and email she would use to converse with Leon, along with several photos she received from him. If you found yourself in a similar situation to Faye and you want to know the truth about the person you're communicating with online, reach out to our email, sharemystory@socialcatfish.com.
Check this out. I like this comment. Ms. Boogie Down says, I'm sorry. He asked for your money and you don't want to seem nosy. Right. He asked you for money. And then you want to tiptoe around because I don't want to make it seem like I'm with you because you're a public figure and I don't want to be a nuisance to your career. Are you fucking serious right now? Like, and that's the other thing that they do, right? When at the beginning, remember he said you're not like the other fans, right? You're different. You're different from everybody else. She wants to maintain his trust, and she's thinking to herself. And the thing is, the scammers know that this is how this is going to work. These people do this on purpose. She doesn't want to say, well, let me ask a bunch of questions. And then she goes, well, if I do that, then I'm going to seem like the other fans and not seem special. That's why they do that. That's why they set that up that way. It puts you almost into a mental corner, right? Where you're cornered, where you can't really tell anybody, you can't really say anything, you can't ask any questions because you don't want to seem like an obsessed fan, or you don't want to seem like the other fans, right? You're the special fan. You do things differently. And that's the way that they set it up and trap themselves into this little mental box that they can't get out of and that the scammer can continue to manipulate. That's how they do this. And they do this well. And the reason they do it this way is because it works on people like her. Okay? JMM55 says, come on, ladies, stop being gullible. He's probably a Nigerian using someone else's pic and info, hence the bad English, right? Analytical One said, this is why you better know your weakness because a predator will exploit them. Please believe it. Please believe it. Let's listen.
A few days later, it was time to sit down with Faye and let her know everything that we had found.
Hey, Faye, how's it going?
Hi, I'm doing all right.
So, how are things with you and Leon?
I started a conversation with him about me feeling uncomfortable, not meeting him, seeing him on the video chatting or in person.
So how has it been waiting for answers from us?
I mean, it was a little nerve-wracking at first. I just prayed about it, just waiting to find out, what you guys found out.
What are the reservations in your head leaning towards him being real?
The consistency. His story always is the same. It doesn't change. Like nothing ever changes. He's very respectful, where he never gets angry with me. He's always very calm, even when I come at him sideways. But,
He's a scammer. I get it. People are not consistent. I get it that consistency is attractive. I get it, right? But just because someone has those qualities, right? Somebody that you've never met, by the way, somebody who could easily set their phone to send you a text at the same time every day, right? That's not really doing anything. I mean, that's not really saying that he is this great guy that could be the real person. Let me tell you what happens when a man wants a woman. When a man wants a woman, he shows it, and he shows it in other ways than text messages and phone calls, or text messages and Instagram messages and sending 2 bottles of wine. Right? That man is going to want to hear your voice. That man is going to want to check on you in person. That man is going to want to see you. If it is long distance, that man is going to move heaven and earth to see you if that man wants you. That's how you know that he's real. He's going to make himself be real in your life. That's how you know. Saying good morning to you every morning, that's what convinced you? What the fuck? Are you serious right now? He says good morning to you every day. And that consistency led you to believe that this motherfucker asking for $32,000 is real. Okay? I mean, listen. I trust me when I tell you I get it. You know what I mean? And we talk about this every time we do a scam fish, and that loneliness can cloud your judgment. Loneliness and desperation can make you do some shit that don't make sense, right? That's why if you are single, it's fine. If you're single and lonely, that might be a problem because see, she's single and lonely. And that's where all of this shit is coming from. Okay? So, Lord have mercy. Let's listen.
I don't know, once you meet the person in person, because I wouldn't bring my daughter to that initial meeting, if that was to happen.
You gave your address where you and your daughter live to this man. Don't try to make it seem like now you concerned about your daughter. Are you fucking serious? You gave your address to a stranger that you are not sure is the real person you're speaking to. And now, with the blue headband on, now you are concerned about your daughter. Y'all make this make sense. I don't know how old her daughter is, the real VB. I mean, but apparently young enough to still live with her, right? I mean, the fact that she has a child that is a little girl and she's dealing with a man that she does not know, and that man is in possession of where she lives, her address, it's irresponsible. It is completely irresponsible. Beverly Pierce says, I'm single, but never desperate. This is ridiculous. Right. Hey, let's talk about us. Right. Doesn't know anything about this man. Not a damn thing. Goodness gracious. Say JC, once he got a car, that's when the other woman started looking his way, and he doesn't use that attention and let our relationship go left. Hold on. Once he got a car, that's when other women started looking his way, and he wasn't used to that attention. And oh, really, Say J? Really? Because he had a car, women started looking at him? Oh, that's interesting. And he couldn't take that attention. He couldn't take that. He couldn't just say, I got a woman, y'all leave me alone just because I got a car. Like that's, Say J, unfortunately, that's very common. That is very common. My son's father, yeah. No, that's wow. There are some guys that the attention of a woman, like they don't know what to do. They will lose their fucking mind. I ain't gonna lie. I got a friend of mine that's like that. I got a friend of mine that is, well, he was like that anyway. If a woman showed him any kind of attention, he would lose it. He would forget who I was. He would forget who his family, like it didn't matter. He threw me under the bus so many times. That's why I had to quit hanging out with dude, because I'm like, you ain't finna keep doing this just because a woman say hey to you and bat her eyes at you, and now all of a sudden you throwing me under the bus, and But there are some dudes like that, CJ. That's very, very, very unfortunate. Wow. But let's listen to Faye.
Because I want to know, right? I want to be able to, as they say, vet the person in person. He would always ask about her. He'd be like, how's she doing? And he knows the backstory with her and her dad. So I think he relates to it a lot because I guess his dad wasn't there in his life. So
Faye, why not push for a video chat or a phone call with him?
So I have. Literally, we kind of had this conversation yesterday. I was going to pretty much make that ultimatum and just honestly probably end up, unfortunately, ghosting him.
Is he still asking you for money?
Yes, it's always about the support or the funds for, that situation. It's not like an everyday thing, him wanting me to support him with, any kind of money. He just was, like, trust me and trust. I'm like, I know you want me to trust you, but I'm not doing that if I don't know that I'm actually talking to you, So
we looked into the Instagram that you used to communicate with him, and it only has 2 followers.
Mm-hmm, right. Yes. I figured since he's a public figure, possibly, I don't know, that, maybe another account was created to be able to communicate with other people, fans.
No, dumbass. That's not the way that shit works. Look, Shay B, the man is married now. Okay, the man found him the man found him somebody that liked him enough to marry him, so he is married, Shay B. So tell your cousin she a little bit too late. Okay, all right. AK's POV said ridiculous. Never spoke to the man on the phone, and he wants the most from her. AK's POV never spoke to the man on the phone. The man has her address. Yes. He has her address. Okay. All right. Yeah, she thought it was proper to give him the place where she lives. Okay. JMM 55 says dude didn't want her to hear that heavy Nigerian or Indian accent. Right. I mean, I don't know, y'all. I don't know how y'all operate. I can't operate under like I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I can't operate under that. The minute that you give me question to doubt who you are, the minute that you give me an excuse as to why you can't meet me, why you can't see me face to face, the minute that all them excuses start coming in, now I get it. There are some things that come up. Okay, I get it. Life happens to all of us, right? But when it's excuse after excuse after excuse for in her case, months, right? We ain't doing this no more. I'm too grown for this. We live in, if we live in the same state, if we live in the same city, hell, if we live in the same country, there is no excuse, right? None. Plenty of ways to get around, plenty of ways to travel, and transportation is not lacking, right? So I don't get this. I just don't.
Whomever, because they may not want to necessarily do it from the public account. Because like I said, I'm not like this huge Instagram user. I don't know if you guys sort of looked at my account, but I don't post much stuff. I don't, I just don't.
The will document he sent you. We noticed that there was a website on that document for a law firm called Lexfield Partners.
Okay.
We ran searches on that website, and that stood out to us about this website was that it had extremely poor grammar.
Let me just read to you. So it says, we do excellent job with over our years of legal practice. The brand we have created stands credibly among the leading law firms in Ghana, providing top-notch legal services to.
I'm gonna let y'all read this. I know y'all may not be the sticklers for English that I am, but we do excellent job. Okay, who wrote this? Nesto. Who said this might be Lamont? Who said this might be Lamont? AK's POV said this Nesto type of talk. Who wrote this? Did Lamont or did Nesto write this shit? Yes. We do excellent job with over our years. Okay, with over our years of legal practice, the brand we have created stands creditably among the leading law firms in Ghana, providing top-notch legal services to a range of local and international clients. Thus, we are the Ghanaian law firm of choice. We clearly understand clients' needs. You clearly don't understand English, right? I mean, Beverly Pierce said that's Nesto. AK's POV said Lamont works overseas, so it may be Lamont and his fraudulent international businesses. It could be. D-Dub says Dion, Mr. I Know How wrote. I know how. Oh man, Shay B said this is the legal beagle son you're carrying on. Could be. It could be any one of these motherfuckers, right? Any one of them. Analytical one says, me love you long time. Me love you long time gotta be in there, right? That's right, Cupcake. Dear Mr. Such and Such, okay? I am a Ghanaian lawyer. We do excellent job. Black But I Better said, bad grammar and bad spelling make my skin crawl. My colleagues, friends, and family call me the grammar queen. Yes, it makes, this right here would be the end for me. This would be the end for me, okay? AK's POV said the official language of Ghana is English. They would do better than this. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Analytical one says obvious grammatical errors are the litmus test for gullibility. Correct. I can't do it with shit like this. I cannot. I absolutely cannot. Them folks said, nah, that's the sharecropper that has a podcast and thinks you can make a book. Oh, you talking about Big Jeff. Big Jeff, them folks, Big Jeff didn't set up a website, and that's what he did. Is that what happened? Okay. 80% CMO said, I'm going to copy and paste to start my business. You might as well. People going to fall for it, obviously, right? Obviously. Hey, let's talk about it all. Says, I'm a grammar fanatic too. I know, right? That's why we fuck with Nesto all the time. Listen.
Have created stands credibly among the leading law firms in Ghana, providing top-notch legal services to range the local and international clients. Thus, we are the Ghanaian law firm of choice. We clearly understand clients' needs. A lot of grammatical errors,
Right.
just in those 3 sentences.
All right. So it could be some type of knockoff.
If this is a legitimate website, they're not going to have bad grammar. They're not going to have broken buttons. They're going to have a contact page. This website had none of that, Faye.
Okay. All right. So that's the first thing. That's not. Okay. Got it.
So we tried to verify the law firm, and we found that Lexfield Partners doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
So you're mouthing the answers already.
Well, because like I told you, you just, I guess a common sense part or a logical part of you, the rational part of you is like, I don't use Instagram much, but so you want to tread cautiously because it's still online. You know what I mean? So yeah. So okay. So did you guys find any other interesting information?
Now she feels stupid, right? That is the I feel stupid laugh. Did y'all hear the I feel stupid laugh? Okay. All right. Listen, I got a couple super chats I need to read out. Ms. Boogie Down, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, real tired of these gullible idiots. Real dumb. Don't get tired of them, Ms. Boogie Down, because we're going to talk about them a lot, okay? Don't get tired. These people are entertaining as shit, okay? But thank you so much for the super chat. That dude 06, thank you so much for the super chat, says, shit, Dre asked Nesto questions when he wanted 15K and he knows the nigga. Right. He don't want to ask no questions though. What kind of shit is that? That makes no damn sense. But that dude 06, thank you so much for the super chat. I do appreciate that. All right. Now she feels stupid. Now she feels stupid. Okay. Analytical one says, no, ma'am, not the first thing. You ignored dozens of red flags already. Correct. Chanel Heslop says, goodness, I would probably have been this naive in my 20s. Right. This woman is naive, got a child, then been married, all types of shit. Chanel Heslop, she really, really, really should know better. And yes, Cupcake, she does sound clown. Absolutely. So let's listen.
Yes. So we took there's a man on the website and he's the attorney. He has an image there as you click into the website. We found that the image was taken from a man named Donald. He does practice law, but he works for a firm in North Carolina.
Okay. Interesting.
So not in Ghana.
That's weird. That's so weird. Okay.
So just a lot of lies on the whole website.
Right. Yeah, of course.
The whole business is fake and the website as well. Why would he send you a fake document with a fake website on it?
He's probably, he's trying to obviously make it or stage it to make it look like it's real stuff, I guess.
So the next thing we looked into was the picture of the gemstone he sent you.
Yep.
So it's cool looking gemstone. It looks like it's out of like Indiana Jones or something.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I'm not big. I don't know. I don't, again, as you guys can see, I don't wear a whole lot of jewelry. So I'm not like a fine jewelry person or anything like that. But again,
you don't have to wear jewelry to understand that shit looks fake. Why? It's these types of excuses, right? It's these I'm not a jewelry person. So therefore, I thought the big ass diamond necklace with the big ass green gemstone could have been real, because as you can see, I don't wear jewelry. I mean, that's so fucking dumb. That is so dumb, AK's POV. She's like, girl, you don't know nothing. Miss Buckeye 99 says, this is just embarrassing. It is, but we gonna watch it anyway, okay?
This all looks sketchy.
The money that he was asking for, it was $30,000 or
He said $32,000 for the taxes to pay on this jewelry, right? But I'm thinking, if it happened to be him, that maybe he's just a starving artist and he needs, money to pay for his record, whatever, like to, get his records off the ground or whatever it is.
We ran an image search on the gemstone. Actually found the same exact picture on Pinterest.
There's like a thousands of these type of photos all over Pinterest. He downloaded it and then sent it to you. This is not an original photo that he took.
Okay, that all makes sense.
The real Leon Gray, this man in these photos, that's his name, but he has nothing to do with this. Everything that he told you, and every document, website, lawyer, it was all fake.
I just needed to confirm that. Now I know, and I know I can move forward.
It's kind of good that you didn't send that $30,000.
Oh, for all I know, you could be like a 600-pound, amputee psycho on the other end. I don't know. It's not that an issue really so much about, the way the person necessarily looks, but it's the deception that's not cool.
As far as Leon Gray's accounts go, we were able to verify that he has an Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and a website.
Right.
But they're all verified, tens of thousands of followers. And if you're not communicating with these sites or these social media accounts, it's not the real him.
Got it. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. They don't have the little blue mark, or they weren't verified, and I was like, I don't know. So, but now I know.
Now, after everything she just said, this could be a 600-pound amputee, which, by the way, I'm an amputee, not 600 pounds. I take offense. But anyway, listen, the fact that she said this could be just anybody, 600-pound amputee, makes giving her address even more dangerous. She is even admitting that she does not know who the person is, yet this person knows where she and her daughter live. Right? And now she's trying to play it off like, oh, well, it could have been anybody. Oh, I don't know. Oh, this is crazy. Yeah, it is crazy, lady. And it's something that you got involved in. And now you're trying to play it off so that you don't look stupid on the internet. But guess what? Native Tribe and the tribe have labeled you as stupid. Okay? All right? We have. All right? We just have. Damn it, man. Listen.
Honestly, I'm probably going to take a break from Instagram for a little bit. I'm 100% grateful and thankful that you guys were able to, do such a thorough investigation and, find out, confirm for me, that I'm not speaking to this guy. Because all job that you guys did, it was pretty awesome. It's good to be able to just look past it and just move forward, So hopefully, I end up crossing paths with someone that is real, face to face, whether it be online until we can meet or, in person. That would be cool.
You definitely deserve a real person. We thank you very much for coming up here and being so brave.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We'll talk to you soon.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Bye-bye.
The following day, Faye went and blocked the fake Leon profile. The real man in these photos has nothing to do with this scam. His images and likeness was stolen to get Faye to send money. We encourage anyone who has been involved in a romance scam to report it to authorities. Thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget, all of our new episodes release every Wednesday at 6 a.m. Eastern Time. See you guys next time.
All right, that's our first video. Ms. Boogie Down says, yeah, I'm not an amputee, but I'm offended because that shouldn't make a difference, dummy. You sent him or her your address. Exactly. Don't try to make it seem like, oh, it could be anybody. I don't know. No. You did this shit, stupid. But okay. So that's our first one. Okay, that's our first one. I am now going to switch over. All right, and we're going to do our second one. All right. This involves a lady who is being scammed, but she kind of doesn't want the person to be a black person. Okay. Um, she kind of doesn't want the person to be black. She, not one of those black people. All right. This is going to be good. I feel like you all are very entertained by this lady. Okay. All right. Um, because racism is real. Okay, y'all. Racism is real, even when you're being scammed. Okay. Even when you're being scammed. So sit back and enjoy. Because this lady is stupid. But let's watch.
This has been a long, hellish nightmare of over around 7 years.
You heard that right, Miss Boogie Down. 7 years. Granted a great 7 years. Okay. All right. 7 years. Okay. This is who she thinks she's talking to. Okay. Boho Hobo says, my poor cousin got scamfished by the guy in the Hulu documentary. What? Hold on. She was a widow and lonely. When she showed me the pics, I just felt too bad to tell her he was way out of her league. What Hulu documentary? Boho Hobo. Please let me know. My goodness. Salt and Pepper Trusted says, so Native, you mean to tell me that 5-star general in my inbox isn't real? Damn it, man. No, Salt and Pepper Trusted, he's not real. Okay. All right. He's not real. Okay. I'm sorry. I hate that you have to I hate that you had to find out this way, but no, he's not real. Messy Sessy say you saw this. So you know how this turns out, Messy Sessy, right? Let's watch.
And you're still with him.
He calls me his wife all the time.
What's up, Seekers? Welcome back to another episode of Scamfish presented by SocialCatfish.com.
He does not, as far as I know, have like a Ghanaian accent. He does not have a Nigerian accent. He does not have like an Indian accent. He has none of that.
So
he don't have a Ghanaian accent. He doesn't have an Indian accent. He doesn't have a Nigerian accent. He doesn't have any of that. Okay. All right. Y'all keep that in mind.
he receives money all the time from this poor woman. Their operation has been stealing probably over $250,000 from this woman.
Colin! Oh my God! You just get out of the shower?
This episode is a roller coaster, so strap in and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But before we hop into it, we have a quick disclaimer.
We just want to talk about some of the statements that Jody made. There's no excuse for the things that Jody said, but we were here to help someone, and unfortunately, things took a turn in the middle of our investigation.
Her comments about race are unacceptable, and they don't represent us as a company. You know, we wanted to really let you guys know what this experience was like and help you, walk along the journey with us. So.
You know this shit is bad when these motherfuckers got to come out here and say that the shit that this lady say does not reflect the Scamfish channel, does not represent how we feel about race. You know this shit is bad, right? But let's listen.
Hope you guys enjoy it, man. We worked really hard on this.
Yeah, a lot of work goes into this. Thank you guys. We appreciate you.
For those of you just joining us, we covered Jody's story on a previous episode of Scamfish.
Okay, my name is Jody Ebert. I happened to be on one night and this guy came on and wanted to chat. His name is Colin O'Connor.
She wanted us to verify a man by the name of Colin, who she had been communicating with for 7 years. This woman had to be the most manipulated victim we've ever dealt with. All of the information pointed back to this man being 100% a fake.
The best thing that you can do is block him. Anytime he tries to reach out to you, you block him.
We sat down and talked to her for the first time in a year, and this is what she had to say.
Going back to the original investigation we did, what were things that you were not happy with, just so that we understand?
The photo where he's kneeling by those signs, he said that was taken in Afghanistan. I noticed he looks young in that picture too, so it could have been at an earlier time when he was younger.
So I feel like we did come with enough information to prove that he was fake, but just for you, we'll go back and give you some more clarity.
I hope so. And will you go on camera also then when you get us together and apologize and do more thorough investigations on other catfishes that could have been possibly a true romance?
Only if you promise to apologize if I'm right.
Okay, and if you apologize, I'm right.
All right, deal.
All right, you guys, we knew we had to step it up a notch to get Jody to come to terms. How we were going to do that was still a bit unclear. It was hard to understand why she still believed this man wasn't lying to her. Our team went into this with an open mind and decided we had to meet with Jody in person to understand what exactly she saw that we didn't. So we flew her out to California from Nebraska so we can meet her face to face.
You'll land at 8:39 p.m. and then I will have a car out waiting for you to pick you up. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then how are you gonna get food?
I do have $10 on my card. If I need anything, I could get a little something then, maybe in the.
The fuck you gonna get for $10 in the airport? I ain't never been to Los Angeles airport, but I know airport food is more than $10 fucking. What you gonna get, a bag of chips? Shit. And have y'all ever noticed that most, and I say most, racist people are poor as shit? Did y'all ever notice that? That these are poor people. They don't have a pot to piss in. This lady's going all the way to LA with $10 to eat with at the airport. Huh? You gonna get a bottle of water, D-Dub, at the airport for $10? Justin's mom said you can get a drink at the airport for $10. $10. Y'all go to the airport with $10 and, like Miss Boogie Down say, maybe a yogurt. Maybe. Okay? All right? But you always got some poor. Now, this lady's poor in Nebraska, but she racist as fuck. Okay? Racist enough to where the creators of the video had to come out and say her racism is not a reflection of us. Okay? But she got $10 from Nebraska to LA. This shit gonna get good. Watch this.
Airport or so in Denver, or I will need something at the motel.
Okay. I can like Postmates you or Grubhub you something.
We tried to send Jody money so she could buy herself some food while she was traveling to California, but we couldn't. She had no bank account and she was banned from using several financial institutions like Western Union and MoneyGram. The companies flagged her account because they also felt that she was being scammed by Colin.
But the car will pick you up. If you can just let us know when you land and stuff, just so we know that everything's going okay, okay?
Okay.
All right. Safe flight.
Okay,
I'm on the plane, so we will see what happens.
The next day, she arrived and landed in California. We met her at a hotel a few miles from our office. Brienne from our team sat down with Jody to look through all of the information she had on some old phones and notepads she brought. Our goal was to organize a list of names and addresses Jody had either sent or received money from.
So the person that you...
He's never told me the official Samuel's last name.
Is there someone else that's receiving money?
Now it's being sent to a Sandra Burns.
This letter here, this is from Janet, correct? Okay. So this is Janet, your dad's friend, helping you out till your dad returns home. One more week, then your dad until he comes home?
I think I was told it was kind of a mistake on how she did that, but I have no idea. I tried asking him about it here a little more recently, and it sounds like it was a mix-up.
So you weren't expecting to receive this? This is a random note.
I was expecting the money, but I was not expecting that.
Jody was obviously in denial. She made excuses for Colin through this whole interview. She brought several calendar notebooks specifically to remind her for when she needed to send money to Colin. These notebooks dated all the way back to 2016. She even had Colin's birthday and dates he told her that he...
Justin's mom, the answer is no. She does not have a bra on, okay? All right? I would prefer Justin's mom to move away from that subject because this woman is very disgusting. Okay, so I would prefer not to go into her not having on a bra. But the answer is no. She doesn't have on a fucking bra. But okay, let's listen. Maybe she sent that to Colin too, Justin's mom. You know, maybe her dumbass sent her bra, and that's why she don't have one on. I don't know, but let's listen.
Would be coming back to the U.S. from Ghana. Honestly, we've dealt with countless victims and have never seen anything quite like this.
Like here, January 2016, Colin, $300. That's what approximately I was kind of sending him back then. It's kind of got that throughout the calendar until Colin, $500 March, and then 300, 500, and then I got like a total here of what I have sent so far, I think. And then I kind of quit keeping track.
At any point, did you feel that it was strange sending money to all these different people that you never met?
He told me back then that he couldn't receive money because he didn't have the ID. And then he said he got to explaining it more later that you need a government ID to receive money. I completely, fully, my life depending on it, trusted him. I hope for the best, but expect the worst. And then I'm able to kind of myself mentally prepare. He's not coming. He's not coming. Why do I do this? He's not coming. He does not, as far as I know, have like a Ghana accent. He does not have a Nigerian accent. He does not have like an Indian accent. He has none of that.
Sometimes Colin needed more money than Jody could provide. She even thought about selling her mattress at one point. She went as far as donating plasma to help raise the money to get Colin home.
But I did plasma because things were so rough and I was sending so much money. I wanted some more money. We needed more money for me and my mother. But when I was doing it, the prices had gone up on how much you would get. And my size, I got the top dollar. I did do it for 3, 4 months, 5, 6, somewhere along in there, between 3 to 6 months. Some of it I used for him to put with my other money and hoping that he would get home. And as we are here now today in 2022, he didn't.
We can see you have a lot of emotion. There's a lot of emotion invested in this.
There is a ton, because nobody understands. I still say, and I always say, not all online romances are scams. You guys have pulled out a lot, and I appreciate that. But it sounds like the majority of them come from Tinder, Twitter, Plenty of Fish.
We were able to collect a lot of names for our list. With all these money mules involved, we knew we had to reach out to our good friends Trilogy Media to do some footwork. They arrived and interviewed Jody to get even more details.
We have a company and a YouTube channel called Trilogy Media. We've been around for about 6 years, and our main mission is like hunting scammers. Who paid for it?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
This obviously doing this is illegal. Yeah, no me.
What do you mean?
What's the name?
Nordstrom?
No me name.
So all boxes
are coming to
from
this
the
house.
United States coming to this address.
Wire fraud, money fraud, mail fraud, all of it.
Who gave you that permission? Are you Trilogy Media? You open Instagram account. He's Trilogy Media.
Trilogy Media is known for confronting scammers and money mules face to face. We knew if anybody could help us crack this scam, it would be them. Go check out their YouTube channel. They also will be releasing their own version of this video.
I met him approximately in 2015. I had just kind of broken up with a guy and decided to check out some online things. So I went with Match.com. Some other sites, other people more down in New York City that were doctors, lawyers, you know, very well-to-do, and they're not going to be interested in me. And a lot of them were black. Well, sorry, I don't really believe in interracial meetings. Swipe the other way on those. I didn't want to even try. I was on there for a while. No clicks, no matches, no nothing. And then I just decided to go on one night, see what was going on, and
she swiped off of the black people, okay? The black people, not really her flavor, all right? Ms. I sell plasma and am willing to sell my mattress for my man, swiped off of the black guys, all right? Because, you know, why would you want a black guy when you got, you know, when you run around with no bra and you sell your plasma and about to sell your mattress for a motherfucker you ain't never met before? Yes, she saved these black guys. I don't know who these black guys were. Okay, I don't know what was they on the site looking for. But good thing that she swiped off of them because, damn it, man, she did them a favor. Okay, she did them a favor. She's an introvert. Said nobody would be interested in your ass, Ms. Moss. I'm just saying. Them folks said, why would you want a real guy when internet man can take all of your money. That's a very good point. Okay. DC Lively said they had to be in prison. Something. Shit. I don't know what the fuck was going on with that. Lord.
He contacted me. He offered to video chat, and at the time I had no idea if, I think I knew my computer would do that, but I had no idea how to do it. I'm the dummy there that said, no, never mind.
What was his excuse or request or his story that money all of a sudden started appearing in your relationship? How does it come up?
I think he was still in Afghanistan, and his son David had come down with malaria. This is the first big money he wanted me to send, $300, to help with David's hospital bill. And also about that time, I said, you're in the military, use your insurance. Isn't David on your military insurance? I think he said that they don't take that insurance.
If 10 is, this is 100% real, he is your boyfriend, no question, and 1 is 100% a scam, pick a number. Where are you right now for yourself?
I cannot really say. I have to say maybe a 4 or a 5 both ways.
Okay.
He had paid everything. Everything was ready to go. I tried to check the weather earlier in the day over there. Any hint of rain. I couldn't pick up anything. I don't know if I was looking in the wrong spot. This was really hard. Floods. It floods the house. And he had these documents, gold documents, verifying on some bars he's got.
Where are my military people at? Where are my military people at that understand that military insurance is top notch, right? I was on it up until I was either 18. I think it was 18, right? Never had to pay for insurance, never had to pay for any kind of medical. The military does take care of its people in that way. The fuck you mean that they don't take that insurance way? What the fuck you mean they don't take TRICARE? What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, this makes zero sense. And yes, malaria. All right. Dimple Ducks, tell me about that military insurance. You mean to tell me that there's some place that's going to look at your military insurance and say no? Is that's what I'm supposed to believe? Huh? That's right, Dimple Ducks. She's a motherfucking lie. It's a lie. She ain't lying. He lying. Okay, let's just be clear. He's lying to her. That ain't nobody finna take that damn insurance. Okay. I'm just saying. KK's POV said, we know malaria is real, but it's common in the places that she hopes her boo isn't coming from. That's right. That's right. Dimple's Duck says they will not deny the insurance. They won't. They sure won't. Beverly Pierce says, I have TRICARE and she's lying. That dude 06 said, yes, military insurance is top notch. Also, I'm pretty sure there is no dependence in Afghanistan. Correct. I mean, listen, y'all, my mom is on it right now. And I'm going to tell you right now, my mom can go to any hospital she wants to. When they look at her insurance, they move her to the top of the list. Okay. Because my dad was retired Army. Okay. So my mom has that benefit for the rest of her life. And let me tell y'all something. If y'all don't believe that when they see Mama Native come in and Mama Native show them what kind of insurance she got, I have seen them move her to the top of the list. Okay. That's how good her insurance is. All right. I mean, she's getting $20,000 procedures covered, right? Covered. No problem. No backlash, no copay, none of that. I mean, it's good stuff, right? And this lady right here gonna tell me that she believes that they don't take this man insurance and he in the military. The fuck? Beverly Pierce says, I'm retired Air Force. Yes, my dad's retired Army. My uncle was retired Marines. Okay. So I've seen with my own eyes and being covered under this insurance. I've seen my uncle's insurance kick in. I've seen my dad's insurance kick in. And I've seen my mom who still uses that same insurance. Okay. Montage says she didn't swipe right on the black face, but she swiped right and still got black. It's an awesome point, Montage. It's an awesome point.
Needless to say, those documents were ruined, that they could not read them, and he needed new documents. And then the barrage of delays and problems on getting the documents redone, he had to start all over, and I think the price went up. He had to get those documents redone before he could fly. One of them actually has my name on it.
Have you seen a picture of that?
50 kilograms.
50
kilograms.
Have you seen a
each.
picture of that with your name on it?
National Minerals Agency, certification of region and ownership. This is certified.
Do this shit look fake to y'all? Or does this look real? Does this look like a real document, or do this look fake to y'all? I'm just asking because I ain't no certification expert, right? I don't claim that. I don't claim that, y'all. Okay, cupcakes. I don't claim that. Them folks, Kia Elder, I don't claim that. Okay, all right. But do this look real, or do this look like some off the typewriter type shit to y'all? Huh? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. DC Lively say I can make that document in 1 minute. This shit look fake as hell, but okay, lady. Okay, all right. You don't want the black people though. Okay.
Ownership is spelled wrong.
Jody O'Connor is the bona fide owner of 50 kilograms or 23 carat, 96% purity of gold, origin of Ghana, by the Department of National Mineral Agency.
Okay.
Certificate of origin and ownership. Ownership. Okay? Do y'all see that? Where it says certificate of origin and ownership? Justin's mom, these motherfuckers spelled ownership wrong. That's not even a hard word to spell. I think even Nesto could handle it. Ownership is spelled wrong. Do y'all see that? D-Dub said that's from Word Perfect 97. But she don't like black people though. Let's listen.
Why didn't he trade the bars in to pay for his own luggage?
That's another long story.
Okay. Have you ever spoken to him on the phone?
Oh yeah, many times. I'm dying for you guys to hear him and everything. And the way he answers the phone, his laugh. Let me try a different number.
Call rejected.
He probably doesn't have that number no more. It takes 2 showers. He must be in the shower, or he doesn't have minutes. Colin! Oh my God! You just get out of the shower? Oh my God! It's so good to hear your voice. I'm here with I'm here with some friends. Please talk to him.
Hey, Colin, how you doing? Hey, my name is Vlad. How you doing, Colin?
Yeah, I'm good. And how are you?
Oh, great. Me and my friend Ryan, we friends of Jody, and it's a group of people who love this woman so much. We cannot wait to see when you guys gonna get married. Like, when it's gonna happen? When you guys gonna meet? When you gonna finally come to America?
Yeah, I'm coming soon.
It's been way too long, right?
Yeah, I know.
Colin, would it be okay if we sent you a text? Like maybe we can arrange something really special for you two when you come. Like maybe we can help and like maybe even surprise Jody with something.
Yeah, so Jody would not know. Can we do that?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay. That's amazing.
We'll get your number from Jody. We'll send you a text if that's okay. All right.
Do you have an approximate day when you're going to be landing here in America? When do you think it's going to happen? When the flood going to be over?
I think next week, yeah.
Next week?
Next week. No, already next week. Okay, that's amazing. So your documents okay? Did you get money from Jody for gold, for everything?
Yeah, everything's okay. Everything's fine. Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
You got your tickets. How many luggages are you bringing? Because I want to bring like full of muscles, you know, like
we'll help you with the
people.
bags,
We want to help with the bags.
definitely.
How many bags do you have?
Well, I have like 6 bags, yeah.
Six.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful. We're bringing 6 guys.
That's great.
That's amazing. Are you still gonna have that 50 kilograms of gold for Jody with your name on it?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
you're
great.
such wow. Jody is happy.
That's great. That's great.
You would never ever would hurt Jody, right? You would never lie to Jody, right? You're an honest person.
Yeah, I love it, and she knows I'm always honest with her. Yeah, I would never do that.
That's great.
That's great to know.
We're very close to her, and if we ever found out that she was being hurt, you know, it would
will be very
it'd be a very big problem for you.
Yeah.
But anyway, nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you.
I'll send you a text later, okay?
Okay, we're gonna send you a text. Make sure the gold is secure, and we're gonna see you in America, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Jody, wanna say something?
Hey, how you been doing?
Yeah.
Are you good? What's wrong?
Okay.
Do I hear Samuel and Priscilla there, or the kids?
Yeah, everybody's fine. Everybody's okay.
No, but they're not in bed yet?
Yeah.
Wow. Tell them hi. Hi, David.
Hi. Take care. Okay, I'm gonna text you. Okay.
You're gonna text? Okay. I'll text you back later. I'm a little busy.
Okay.
Okay, take care.
Take care.
Love you.
All right.
See you next week. I better.
Yeah. I love.
Okay, right, y'all. Listen. Y'all, do y'all hear the Nigerian on that phone talking to this woman, and she talking about he don't have a Nigerian accent? Now I know he was kind of faint, kind of hard to hear, right? Does this man on the phone match the pictures that we seen? Ms. Buckeye, please tell me that you hear what I hear, which is an African accent of some sort, right? Probably Nigerian based on these scam fishes, right? Please tell me that I'm not the only one that I heard this African man talking to her, all right? And her whole attitude changed. Oh, Colin, oh my God, Colin. Like she just really won a prize, y'all. Like, I mean, y'all say she autistic. I guess. Let's listen. I don't know.
Love you. Okay.
Love you too. Bye.
Love you.
Bye.
Jody, that's an African accent.
Thank you. Hold on, Miss Buckeye 99. Hold on. Let me go back. I love this part. I love this. Watch this. Watch how he tells her, right? And why she dropped the phone. And why is she shaking? This lady is literally like shaking. But watch this.
Yeah, I love you. Okay.
Love you too. Bye.
Love you.
Bye.
Jody, that's an African accent.
Not from what I've heard.
It's an African accent.
It's not Italian.
So here's the thing.
She thinks he's Italian, y'all. She thinks he's Italian. Oh my God.
Like we talked yesterday, right? And you had how much in your account?
$10.
$10. So we flew you here, bought you dinner. Like you're literally putting him over yourself. Like you literally didn't have enough. Like if we wouldn't have done that, you would probably have not eaten dinner yesterday.
But if you came here with $10 in your account, how did you get him $500 last week? Did you have $500 in your account last week? I'm asking, not judging. I'm just asking.
I don't know if I really want to say.
How did you send it to him if you can't use Western Union?
I sent it to Salim.
Cash in a box? Okay.
FedEx.
Okay.
Supposed to send it to Colin. And as far as I know, he has been sending it.
But
He's
you've
been
never
good.
talked to Salim?
No.
It looks like we may have found our main money mule. Jody has been sending money to Salim's house for years. When we first met Jody, we sent Colin a link to track his IP, and it came back to New York.
In case you all are not familiar with the world of scammers, right? A money mule is somebody that does just what it sounds like. They move money for a scammer. So if there is a scammer in, let's just say Nigeria or India, a money mule is in the United States, right? So it seems less suspicious if I'm sending money to New York versus sending money to Nigeria. So that money mule is kind of like that middle person, and that's what it is. So she apparently, this Salim person, she's been sending money. This is the money mule that's been moving the money to the actual person that's scamming her. So they'll use some excuse like, oh, this is my accountant, or this is the person in charge of my business affairs. Just send it there, right? And then the person. So that's what a money mule is. Just wanted to clear that up. Okay.
Salim also lives in New York.
Salim is a friend, supposedly, of Colin's that he knew from Texas. He has been the consistent also thread in this mesh of mess.
How old is he?
I'm not sure.
I know that you're not in interracial dating. What would it be if you will meet your lovable person and he will be different nationality, different skin color, and he's not exactly as his picture. What would be that your reaction?
I don't know.
Using the tools on our website, socialcatfish.com, we were able to find out more information on this guy that's been accepting all of Jody's money. Trilogy Media will fly to New York and attempt to confront Salim face to face. And you will not believe what happened.
He definitely works at that Domino's.
Yeah.
I'm looking for Salim.
I will do whatever the hell I want. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You gonna do anything? Salim, you know what's going on here.
Huh?
You know what's going on here.
He is not military blonde blue-eyed 6'5" guy from America. Your boyfriend that you've been in a relationship, it's African guy.
After everything that transpired with Trilogy Media and Salim in New York, we flew Jody back out to California and invited her to our office. With a mix of all of the information that Trilogy was able to gather on Salim and all of the information that we pulled on Colin, we felt we had a good shot at getting Jody to come to terms.
First off, you called me out. Like about 4 months ago, you called me out. You said we did a shitty job doing this, right? So we rallied the troops to do this.
So a big reason why we wanted Trilogy to go out there and talk to Salim was to kind of show you who you've been sending money to, and Trilogy was thankfully able to document everything for us. So we'll go ahead and just run through this, and then Art and Ashton will just kind of let you know what they experienced. So this is Salim's house.
Right? We approach this in a similar way that we do when we're trying to locate money mules, which is we give the scammer a tracking number for a package they're expecting so that we can have the best chance of them being home when we show up when they're expecting a package.
I had Jody overnight a package to Salim. Jody contacted Colin to let him know that she was sending him and Celine a gift. I made sure that there was no money in that package she was sending. I even had FedEx open up the package and send me photos of what was inside.
I have a delivery for Salim for Unit 3. Thank you.
So this first time we went to the door, we had a hell of a time getting anyone to tell us anything because, what was it, Salim's roommate?
Yeah, the first one, it was tall guy. He said, like, I'm his roommate. I'm looking for Salim.
What time did he go to work early? Yeah. You know what time he's coming back? Yeah. So he up to deliveries?
Yeah, the first one, it was tall guy. He said, like, I'm his roommate, and he's at work right now. He's a truck driver. He's not at home. No, he's at Domino's. That was a lie. He's not a truck driver.
He said he's driving the truck. He was like, he's up to deliveries right now.
Let me call Drew.
Salim is not a truck driver, okay? That nigga is not a fucking truck driver.
He definitely works at that Domino's. Bro.
Yeah. Well, that's our next.
Because when I called, he was like, the guy was like, he's not here right now.
Yeah.
Wow. I feel like that could have even been Salim though.
Yeah.
We thought that he's working in pizza nearby, right?
So we went to his work, allegedly.
Hey, good morning.
Good, how are you?
Good. We're actually looking for our friend Salim.
Very tall?
Yes.
Okay, very dark skin.
Yes.
I think he's, yeah, I think so.
He's what?
They claimed to not know the real name of this person that they were referring to, but they said his nickname was Dumb Money, which is kind of interesting.
So you don't know if he's working later or they have a schedule?
I'm not sure if he's working today. I'm not sure about that.
But you don't know his name?
He works today.
But does he work here?
Yes, I think it's the person that you're looking for, yes. Yeah.
After Trilogy left the pizza place and got into their car, they received a call from an unknown number.
Hello? Hello? Who is it? This is Jody. I got a message to call this number that there are some people, I think, in New York that are surrounding a house.
Jody. This is Ashton and Art.
And Drew, remember? We met in LA.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm trying to find out what's going on in New York.
She is so fucking stupid. This woman is stupid. And I'm sorry if the autism is kicking in and she's just being autistic, but I can't help but say this woman is stupid, y'all. She is really dumb.
What happened? What did they tell you? Did Salim or Colin talk to you?
Well, Jody.
And he's saying that there are some people that I sent a package yesterday. I guess I should not have done. I thought it was something innocent, and I gave a note to Salim to call Catfish, and I guess the package has arrived, and now there is something surrounding his house, and I wonder what is going on.
It's us surrounding the house of the scammer. He's a cash mule.
We are tracking that package down to confront Salim and figure out who he is.
Colin told me to call this number and tell me to tell you to tell them to back off.
Well, have Colin call me directly, because I will tell him what's up.
I had asked you to arrange for Colin to call us.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I'm okay. And you?
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. And you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Yeah, that's good.
That's great. You remember me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Art and Ashton, Jody's friends.
Okay.
Remember you made a promise? You said that you will never ever take advantage of Jody.
Yeah, and I'm not taking any advantage of Jody, you know.
You know.
I love Jody, and I told you I'm coming to be with him. And
So why don't you do? How about let's do this? Let's hop over to WhatsApp and we'll do a little video talk, a little video chat.
okay, I've been dealing with my son, and I don't have a good.
I don't give two shits about your problems. Here's what's going on. Colin, listen. We know exactly what's going on. We know about you. We know about Salim.
How does this woman not know this is an African man, though, y'all? How, Shaby? Huh? No, Kia Elder, that's what people in the chat was saying. They got the indication that this lady was autistic. I don't know, because I don't know how to identify that. But some people have said that that's what she is. And I don't know. Could be. Hell, I don't know. What I do know is that she's stupid. And I do know that autistic people are not stupid people, okay? I do know that to be a fact, okay? But this lady right here, autistic or not, is stupid, okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. This man is so obviously African. Jesus.
We know where everyone lives. We know you're scamming her. We know you're taking advantage of her. Shut up. Shut your mouth for a second and listen. Your gig is up, okay?
I don't like how you rammed into him and everything, and it seems like you don't give him a chance to
lie again?
Talk, explain things.
I want to know I'm not coming in, and I've told you.
You are a liar. You are a liar.
No.
You've been lying for 8 years.
Okay, then video chat me right now.
Okay, FaceTime us.
On WhatsApp. Call me on video.
And I've told you I'm busy with my son, so I'm good.
Well, your son can wait.
Yeah.
This is important. If you don't want...
Okay, just have patience, okay.
You have...
Salim don't know anything about this.
Colin, I don't care what you have to say. Everything you say is horseshit. I want a video call from you in 1 hour.
Why are you talking to me like that?
Because you're a piece of shit scammer. You're a piece of shit scammer. You got 1 hour, so TikTok, motherfucker.
Your boy?
Don't catch me. Don't tell me.
I will do whatever the hell I want. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You gonna do anything?
So then we went back to the house to try again. And
he said, TikTok, motherfucker. He said, TikTok, motherfucker.
This time we got the landlord to answer the door. And we were upfront. We were honest about everything, why we were there. We're there to talk to Salim. She knew Salim very well. We said that he's expecting money from a Jody.
He's at work, but he didn't know a Jody,
He did not know Jody?
he did not, he doesn't know Jody. Yeah,
No, he don't, yeah.
He does?
No, yeah, he getting deliveries from Jody every single month.
Every month he's
Yeah.
getting,
Yeah,
from Jody?
yeah, he knows Jody.
Oh, well,
Someone is lying to you.
yeah, I'm so sorry.
Are you on the phone with him?
No.
Yes, you are. Can we talk to him, please? Please?
He don't know Jody Ebert.
We'll explain it.
We explain it to him. Can you put him on the speaker? Yes.
This is my fault, okay.
I know, I'm sorry.
Quickly explain
Yeah, really quickly, yes.
Call him if
Okay,
he gives us the number.
just listen, hold on.
She actually called Salim. So we spoke to Salim. She called Salim on her phone while we're standing at the door. Salim claimed to have no idea who Jody was. He claimed that he was a truck driver. The manager had no idea why he was receiving cash.
Hey, Salim, we have a package here for a courier delivery that needs a signature. And it was overnighted, so it's supposed to be delivered right now.
Yeah, can you guys leave with my neighbor?
No, it's specifically the sender
Yeah.
requested that you have to sign it.
We cannot live with anybody else besides you. What time are you coming back?
11:30ish, 12.
You'll be home at 12?
Yeah,
Because it's almost 12.
12 a.m.
Okay, where can we meet you then?
I'm a truck driver. I work in Jersey.
The sender specified that it needs, because it looks like there's.
It looks like there is, yeah, it looks like it's cash because it's got open in transit. So when there is cash involved, we need to get a signature.
Yeah, I do see 100 right there. But,
yeah, there is more money inside.
I mean, but why is this person sending you money?
That's a good question. Do you know?
We can come to you. We just have to get the package delivered by noon, or else we have to return it to sender.
But she's in California. I mean, you don't know Jody in California? Wow, who's sending you cash?
Thank you. And she said, well, Salim, you don't know this lady. Why are you then accepting cash from her?
I called Colin on that too.
So why would he lie?
I said, Colin, he may not know me, but he kind of knows of me.
No, he didn't know you. He claimed no responsibility for that package whatsoever, even though it had his name on it.
Salim, you know what's going on here?
Huh?
You know what's going on here, don't you? You know what's in this package? Yeah.
Salim, this money that right now in this package, it's a stolen money.
So Salim, here's what's going to happen. We are going to be here in the area for a few hours if you want to meet and talk to us. Otherwise, we're taking this to the police and we're going to bring the FBI to your front door because we know exactly what you're doing. And we know where this money comes from. We know you receive it every month from Jody for the last 8 years. So cut the bullshit. Yes. Cut the bullshit, and we can either talk or we can go to the police, and they'll be back here very soon. Which one's it going to be?
There is a camera. Okay, I don't need to be on camera.
So
what is going to be?
Are we going to talk? I'm at work, so I said exactly I get off at 11:30 or 12. Okay, what's your phone number?
My phone number?
Yeah, what is it? We'll text you. 646 419 Okay, we called that number earlier. No one answered.
No, I know you're not involved. No, thank you. Salim, if you're not going to show up in 30 to 60 minutes.
If you're not going to answer my call, we're going to the police. Okay. All right, sounds good.
All right, thank you, guys.
No, thank you.
If you would like, I can explain to you what's going on. If you want to hang up and we can tell you, so you know what your tenant is doing.
I don't know.
You want to
We'll
know?
Tell you. It's for your information.
Wait, let me record it for someone
Yes,
else
please.
also.
Sure thing.
Exactly, sure thing. He leaves.
Okay, go ahead with your information.
Okay, so this guy, Salim Tijani, is facilitating money fraud and mail fraud and money laundering. He is working with a scammer out of Africa, and he's stealing money from this lady named Jody for the last 8 years. This guy in Africa is pretending to be a guy named Colin in one of those romance scams, and Salim is his money mule. So Jody sends cash to him all the time from his social
Every
security
single
check,
month.
Every month.
On the 4th.
We're here to find out. This is not we're not a courier service. We're here to talk to Salim about his crimes. We're from the media, so hopefully he'll talk to us. But
We're
I want
journalists,
just so you know,
independent journalists.
Your tenant is is a criminal.
He's moving out.
Okay.
We're getting him out. Yeah.
So he receives money all the time from this poor woman, and we interviewed the woman a couple
She
months
lives in
ago. She lives in Nebraska.
Nebraska. Yeah.
So yeah, their operation has been stealing probably over $250,000 from this woman, and she's donating plasma.
$250,000, y'all. You heard that right. $250,000. This heifer had $10 in her account when she came to California. Okay? That's where we are. That is where we are. Okay? Burley0977 says, why do we always criticize Nigerians and not look at the American environment of greed, wanting something for nothing, or creating people feeling unloved and marginalized? Nigerians are intelligent. Burley0977, let's not get it twisted. No one is criticizing the entire country of Nigeria. All right. There are American scammers. There are Nigerian scammers. There are Indian scammers. Okay. So let's be quite clear. All right. No one is criticizing Nigerians or Nigerian culture or the country of Nigeria. However, whenever there are scammers in these scam fishes, guess what country they are in, Burley09? Nigeria. Okay. So, it's not a criticism of everybody in that country. I've met some Nigerians. They're beautiful people. All right. I feel like Nigerians have to fight against the stereotype that they are all scammers, and they're not. All right. Let's be perfectly clear. However, in this particular situation, this person's a Nigerian. Okay. All right. So there are scammers of every nationality. Okay. There are greedy people in every nationality. Okay. Greed is not American. All right. There are greedy people in Africa. There are greedy people in Uganda. Trust me, I know, because my mother went there as a missionary. And guess what they try to do? They try to steal the things that she was trying to give to the poor people. Okay. All right. So I just want to be perfectly clear. We're not talking about the entire country of Nigeria, nor are we criticizing Nigeria. Okay. All right. I just want to make sure that we're clear on that. All right. What we are talking about, though, is that element of Nigerians that are on these scam fishes, right? That are scammers. Okay. There are Jamaican scammers that do Publishers Clearinghouse scams, right? We can get into some of those as well, but guess what? That is not a criticism of the entire country of Jamaica, all right? Bernie Madoff was an American scammer. Donald Trump is an American scammer. Nesto Williams is an American scammer, okay? All right? We talk about American scammers. As a matter of fact, we're going to talk about that American scammer tonight, if you want to come back, Burley, okay? That's an American scammer that we're going to talk about, okay? All right? So no one is criticizing Nigeria. I just want to make sure that that is perfectly clear and that we are good on that, okay? Okay.
To get more money to send because she thinks she's in a relationship with this guy in Africa. And
So
Salim
it's a
is his
romance
right-hand
scam.
man.
Romance scam.
Yep.
So then he gave us his number, and we called him immediately after, and then later that day, and he disconnected his phone.
You said you don't believe in interracial relationship, right? Your boy, look at you, look at him, freaking general, blue eyes, amazing guy. But meanwhile, since you don't believe in interracial marriage or relationship or whatever you believe, you were sending to African American guy, not blue eyes guy, and that's why I lost my shit. But you're the one who don't believe in interracial relationship. His accent, his associates, everybody from Africa. His roommate from fucking Africa. He has accent, Salim has accent, and your boy, Italian accent. No, it's an African, Ghana, Nigerian accent.
I haven't really detected any Nigerian accent.
Come on, Jody.
Come on.
They've been in this business for a decade. And they know immediately when they heard the accent, oh, that's the dude, he's from Africa. We heard these as independent, nothing to do with them. We're like, oh, this dude from Africa. So everybody around you understanding the whole picture except you. Only you can fix this. We cannot convince you to anything.
And you've never seen him. We're showing you Santa Claus is not real, and you're arguing with us. Like
The accent part and some of this, I am seeing more.
The amount of pushback Jody was giving us just didn't make any sense. She had been sending Salim money for years, and he claimed he didn't even know who she was. And she still hasn't video chatted Colin. So we decided to hop into some of the information that we were able to pull.
we're just going to go over some of the pictures because we have way more evidence.
This image has been found all over the internet. It's been used for many romance scams. This is the same exact document, same exact address. Here, they're using the same information. They're using the same templates, and they're just passing it around with each other. Did you have any questions about that?
Not yet.
Colin's using this man's image, but he's also using this man's image. So he's using two different profiles.
All of the photos that you've been sent are literally the same photo, which is that original one down there that's tagged. I think it's from about 15 years ago.
So if this was all real, why would he have to send you a fake photo?
I don't know if he realized that I noticed it was fake.
Whether or not you noticed it, why would he do it at all?
I don't know. He was just trying to give me an updated photo, and I just...
She will refute all the facts, right? But when questioned about something that she believes, she doesn't know the answer, right? This is what dumb people do, okay? This is what dumb people do. This is, and I'm saying she's dumb not just because she's falling for the scam, but also because she's an admitted racist, and racism and intelligence cannot exist in the same space. All right. Do not let anybody convince you that racism and intelligence can be in the same space at the same time. All right. Okay. Because they can't be. You cannot be willfully ignorant of a person's humanity and be intelligent at the same time. So this lady is dumb. All right. This lady is dumb. Okay. All right. Just want to get that clear.
I picked up on it because of some other things I have seen about pictures that look fixed. I don't know what happened on that. Why, how, who, what.
What's your gut telling you, though? I mean, have you ever sent a fake photo to somebody?
The photos, I have not been too sure until that photo. His other photos have looked fairly real.
Every single photo he sent you is photoshopped from that photo.
That one don't look like it.
Look at his face. It's the exact
His face is in the same exact position and with the same exact hat.
That, to me, that don't mean anything. To me, that just means he likes that hat, and that's a...
To me, That just means he likes that hat. Okay? Yes, it's in the same position. Yes, his head is turned the same way. Yes, there is a clear mark where the head's been cut and put onto another body. Yes, but that just means he likes the same hat. AK's POV. Okay? Listen, Cupcakes, he just likes the same hat. Okay? He just likes the same hat. I don't have Antoine Johnson, but I do have Michael Jordan.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, that's what I can say to Jody. Okay.
The angle of the photo.
Look at the wrinkle on the cheek. Look at the smile. Look.
It's weird.
The amount of photoshopped photos Jody received was absurd. In our first interview with Jody, Lenny was able to find Colin's son David's photo on a stock website.
The original photo I have is a picture of a young man. It's a stock photo. So it's a stock photo that they would use in hospital clinic ads online. It would be used for drug advertising, different things like that, anything hospital related.
I have tried to talk to him more about video chatting, and he says he's going to do it. He has said before that when he goes to the airport, he has kind of showed me that Ghana is not a very caring, helpful country.
You haven't video chatted your boyfriend, and you don't even know what he looks like, other than the photo that you know is photoshopped.
I have
How does that
no
make sense?
idea. I have no idea.
Jody, you've seen all this, right? We've shown you the Photoshops. We've shown you the money mules. Salim is taking your money every single month. You haven't taken care of yourself. This person's lying to you. He's verbally abusive on the phone. We have proof that this is happening. This isn't a relationship that you're in. You're being taken advantage of, like, for the last 7.5, 8 years.
I think you're actually addicted to talking to him, addicted to having somebody need you, addicted to have somebody text you.
It's nice. It's nice the way he's kind of so sweet and everything. I have seen some red flags even before I contacted you guys last year.
Jody, relationship can be without money. You can find another guy. Why do you need to continue dumping this paycheck to somebody else's pocket? That's called gigolo. You pay for this guy. You hire a guy who is dancing for you, but you don't even see his naked body. What is this? What is this? What kind of freaking relationship is this?
It's crazy. It's a nightmare.
You need a real friend. I bet the black guy at your church is real nice, too.
I don't even like looking at him.
That's
504, does that answer your question? Huh? Does that answer your question about is she racist? Huh? Okay, all right. Want to make sure you understand that yes, Jody is racist. Yes, she is. Okay. She don't even like looking at the black man. Okay. Ms. Buckeye 99 says, I give up on this one. Oh, Mixtress Monica, thank you so much for the super chat. Mixtress Monica says, if willfully ignorant was a person. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. But she don't even like looking at the black man. Mixtress Monica. Okay. All right. The black man that probably ain't gonna scam her. Okay. But you know, she don't like looking at him. Okay. Okay. Yes, Tanya be here. The fucking nerve.
okay. I'm gonna
because he's from Africa and everything, and it's
Drew's in the room.
I've been
and
black
like,
the whole time.
and-
What about Sean?
Yeah, we got two black guys in here. Yeah.
Drew is
What? It's.
he's a sweetheart. I connected with him a lot
But you
over
know
Lenny.
that it's a lot of undecent white guys as well, nothing to do with nationality. Every culture nationality has decent and undecent. People with accent, without accents. So skin color should not even fucking in 2021 be part of this conversation, Jody.
Yeah, I know. No, that's not it or anything.
It is it. Because you're against African American people, but you were fucking sending for 8 years money to African American guy.
During some of this thing, like I said, I have been picking up more on his text and wondering about the language thing because he kept saying, don't go and talk to those guys who threat me. If you've been in the military 30-some years, how can you be making those kind of mistakes? How can you come back to the States, get called back to service, and forget an important item like your wallet?
The real man in these photos was not Colin. He is a man by the name of General Hank Taylor. He has nothing to do with this scam. His images were stolen to dupe Jody out of money.
This is Major General Hank Taylor. This is the man in the image that we had identified in the report.
As you know, August 14th, we began this evacuation.
This man is on C-SPAN, y'all. This man is on C-SPAN. Okay? All right? This woman has been sending her money to the black people that she don't like. Okay? Let's just be perfectly clear. And as a matter of fact, I think that we need to take a praise break. Okay. I think that we need to take a praise break, and we need to give her a little bit of this.
No, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Okay. Cupcakes, I did have Antoine down, so okay. I think we need to take a praise break, okay, for the woman that don't like black people giving her money to black people, huh? Just giving it away, all right? They ain't even taking it, just giving it away, okay? That's what I'm saying, okay? All right, okay. We took a little praise break for the racist lady being owned by some black people, okay?
Operation, which really is exactly 1 week ago today. Since then, we have rapidly deployed thousands of troops into Afghanistan. Our footprint continues today to stand at approximately 5,800 troops on the ground, continuing to provide and secure the Kabul airport to allow for evacuation operations. As you know, these troops were both pre-positioned in the CENTCOM AOR, as well as deployed from the United States. Then, as forces steadily flowed in, we successfully secured the Kabul airport. If you recall, the situation
This has been a long, hellish nightmare of over around 7 years.
Who says she got a permanent frown? That who says she had a permanent frown? Miss Piggy Braxton said, I actually love this for her. I do too. I do too. My God. She got a permanent frown though.
He has called it a dream or a journey. I have told him to quit it. It's not a journey. It's a nightmare. And that's how I've always been referring to it, is it's been a nightmare. Get your butt home. You've had many opportunities and you have not taken a single step. I am getting finished. I am getting fed up. I'm at the end of my rope. Give me a few weeks.
Yes, Sharonda Blackman. That's who she thought she was sending her money to. This man is on C-SPAN, okay, at a briefing at the White House or at the Pentagon or wherever the hell he was in Washington, D.C. Yes, this is the man that she thought she was sending her money to. Ain't that stupid, okay? All right. 504 say it's a saggy frown. It is. It does sag, don't it? Miss Piggy Braxton says 7 years. They are common law married. No, the hell them people ain't. Them people don't know her. She don't know them folks. She don't know them folks. So this says Jody unblocked Colin a few days later. Even after understanding that Colin was using General William D. Hank Taylor's photos. Unfortunately, our values just don't align with Jody's and we will not continue to help her. Salim's landlord evicted him from his apartment, but he still continues to receive money from Jody. Okay? This helpful even after realizing everything. Yes, yes. Yes. That is how we end, okay? The catfish people was like, fuck this heifer here. We ain't doing this shit no more. Because what's the use? Right?
Thank you everyone for tuning in. Remember, all of our new videos.
Man, y'all go check out Scamfish, man. That channel is entertaining as all get out, okay? But even if y'all don't go check them out, we gonna do some more Scamfish, okay? We are going to do some more Scamfish. That is going to be a thing that we do together, okay? So, thank y'all for coming out, man, on this Monday afternoon. I know some people in the bushes, some people at work, but I appreciate you tuning in, okay? Now, guess what? I'm coming back. I am coming back tonight, and we're going to do it on Monday because I got a call for y'all that just dropped, all right? And I'm going to tell y'all this, right? Don't tell nobody. It's a secret. Nesto's still in jail, okay? And here's another secret. Nesto wants to get out. But I'm going to tell y'all the biggest secret of all, Nesto ain't getting out, all right? So we got a call that we going to go over tonight on I'll Do It on Monday. So y'all enjoy the rest of your Monday afternoon, okay? Y'all come on back through tonight, all right? Bring a friend, all right? Y'all come on back through because we're going to have our Monday night kickoff of the week, all right? And it's a little show that we do called I'll Do It on Monday. Shout out to the Notorious Native Tribe Urban Media Mod Squad. Thank you, ladies, for everything that you do behind the scenes. Thank you if you sent me a Cash App, if you did a super chat. I got some new members in the house today. I want to thank everybody that contributed to the cause. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. That's all I got. I'll give y'all some more word on the book club that's coming up. The name of the book that we are going to be checking out is The Sun Does Shine by Anthony Ray Hinton. I did get a little feedback from you all saying that you're either reading the book or you are getting the book or whatever. So we'll discuss that on my wall. Okay, so be on the lookout for that discussion as well. All right, thank y'all for coming out. This is all I got for y'all. Share, like, subscribe. I appreciate everybody that came through. Now, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are enough. You are beautiful, you are loved, and you are blessed. And there isn't anything that anybody can do about that, not even you. All right. I will see you all tonight. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.